With Carter's fleet defeated, it will take some time to move the legions into Asia.
We should relocate Primagenetrix first. Your Legionari have been sitting idle too long, Consul, and just about put down roots.
Agreed. The task of picking our path to Chalcedon will be up to you. Scout ahead with the Speculatories, then use Victrix to pacify the province. I will follow with Legio Prima Italica to help you hold the territory you take. Pontus has invaded Asia before. Carter was made proconsul to keep Mithridates from making another attempt. Something is different this time. Pontus has support among the local population. We have to treat Asia as hostile territory.
Crucify them. Let their deaths serve as an example for the rest.
That is a wise plan, but Carter's precarious situation does not leave us much time for caution.
Then we must learn on our feet, Domina.
The bulk of Mithridates' army is besieging Cyzicus, the only city in Asia that resisted him. With his local allies, he is too great a force for us to face. If you can discover a way to turn the other regions here against Mithridates and make them withdraw their forces from the siege, that would aid us greatly.
What about the traitor? The one who lured the Legion into Archelaus' ambush? He should be killed, like the cockroach he is.
Good that you mention it. I believe we may have found him. A centurion called Cassius. He probably had help. Jumping to conclusions is unproductive. But I suspect he's working for Vitellius Scaevola.
Forgive me, Domine, but what makes you think so?
It's merely a suspicion. We shall talk about this later. Remember, he's no use to us dead. Visit me in my legion's camp when you have questioned him.
If we're talking about interrogating spies, Calidus should be part of this. Where is he?
It would not surprise me to find he's been standing right behind us this whole time.
Oh.
Callida had more than proven her worth by the time she revealed the truth to me. It was her actions that gave me the idea to hide you among the Legion as well.
For a spy, your disguise wasn't very convincing. But our little group is already led by a woman, so I figured, what's the harm in adding another?
By all the gods, you are a great woman.
Oh, wonderful. It's turning into a whole thing.
When this war is over, I will court you. You and I will produce strong children.
I will attempt to take that as a compliment. I really am sorry I had to lie to you all. If you can find it in your hearts to forgive me, I will be honest with you from now on.
The Man-Crusher! You are the Man-Crusher, aren't you? You? Who are you supposed to be? I am talking to the Man-Crusher.
It's been a long time since I've heard that name.
Wait, what? Man-Crusher? Are you serious? That's a euphemism, surely.
I'm afraid not. And nothing good ever came out of that name. I greet you, young man. I was indeed known as the Man-Crusher of Halicarnassus. But my past life is a distant memory now. Tell your master I don't fight for sport anymore.
Cheater! I'm not here to hire you. I'm here for vengeance. You are familiar with the concept of reciprocity. That's what matters. Cineros, the Man-Crusher of Halicarnassus, stole the Olympic trophy instead of facing my grandfather Diodorus in a fair contest of Pancration.
I certainly didn't see this coming. Cineros is a thief, huh?
I reject that characterization of me. I've stolen only once. That hardly constitutes a habit. You should know, young man. As a result of my actions, Halicarnassus was expelled from the Union. I've paid for my crimes.
I am told you were exiled and sold as a servus. That still doesn't satisfy my grandfather's honor. The trophy belongs to my family. Give it back!
He's an old man. He doesn't stand a chance against Pigros. It's not fair.
You're right, Centurio, but what is? Perhaps this is how it's supposed to be. This is how I finally pay for my crimes.
Let us make it fair, then. I shall represent Cineros.
Why would I fight you? You are not a side in this conflict. It is Cineros who committed the offense. It is Cineros who should fight.
I may not know anything about your customs, but I know what you are. You are the Ouroboros' champion. Now accept me as Cineros' champion.
You don't have to do this for me, Bestia. I don't know what to say.
There's nothing, but you could cheer for me. Pigres the wrestler, prepare yourself.
Let's see what a gladiator knows of Pancration. You're not as scary as you look. Strength is no match for skill, gladiator.
I'm just testing your defenses. Where did your grin go, wrestler? You were so triumphant a moment ago.
Is that all you got? Oh, it's not over yet. I think you broke my collarbone.
Your footwork is sloppy. Come on, get back up.
Enough! It hurts too much. You win. I have brought shame to my family. I do not know how I will face Theodorus after this. Please leave. I have to think.
Thank you. If it weren't for you, our temple would be ashes now. They believe the temple is built on an old pathway to Hades. How should I know? It's been here for hundreds of seasons. I wasn't even born back then. Somebody set the temple on fire. Such a selfless act warrants a reward. Please, take this.
I saw you talking with Theophilus. Of course. Please forgive me, Legate. My husband was Roman, but he was not a military man. My name is Zenobia. I am the widow of Preconius Maro, the rightful governor of Musia, whom Theophilus murdered. I beseech you to help me exact my revenge upon Theophilus. I have many allies still among the powerful people of Musia. If you will help me kill Theophilus, in return, I promise to break the alliance with Pontus. Many of the priests here dine with him. Perhaps one of them can be tricked or threatened to help you? He has such meetings occasionally, as any politician does. It might be possible to trick him somehow into thinking King Mithridates wants a meeting in secret.
If he has a way to communicate with the forces of Pontus, we could always try our hand at a little forgery.
You cannot be seen to strike first. If the people turn against us, I will not be able to regain control. If you can provoke him to attack you, so you can be seen to kill him, we are not close. Thank you, like he did not deserve to be cut open in the night like cattle.
The men are close enough to engage.
ᴑᴇᴇᴜ! Amo!
What if we fight with our minds?
A mind fight?
Pancration is for young girls looking for a husband. We're both too old for that kind of spectacle.
True. So what do you propose, Man-Crusher?
Riddles. One shall pose 3 questions to the other. He who answers them all correctly will be the winner.
Since I'm the one challenging, I should ask the questions. It's only fair.
That's reasonable. I'm ready for your questions, Diodoros. Make them difficult, so you will be convinced of my victory in the end.
Consider a beast which devours all other beasts. It gnaws on iron and grinds stones to dust. It slays king and ruins town. It even beats mountains down.
Many beasts can destroy things. Everything. Everything that ever existed, even gods. By Kronos, that can only be time!
Correct. Your second question follows. Consider 2 fathers and 2 sons. They go fishing one day. They need to eat 1 fish each. How many do they need to catch?
A question of arithmetics. The trick is there indeed. If one of them is the grandfather of the other, the answer is 3, isn't it?
You are strong in mind, Cineros. I did not expect that. Your answer is correct. And now for your last question.
Actually witnessing the event. How can we even know that? Chances are the question is a trap. Didn't Alexandros cut the knot?
You win, Cineros the Man-Crusher. It turns out you were the superior contestant after all.
I probably wasn't the superior contestant back then. I was afraid, my friend. And my fear brought shame both to Kos and Halicarnassus.
Thank you for admitting that, and for allowing an old man to compete one final time.
And I thank you, Diodoros, for allowing me to redeem myself. My mind is at ease now. Welling.
Hold you back for as long as it takes.
I'm covering this area. I'll hold this angle.
not kill me, please. I was just trying to protect a friend. He lives over there. What? Wait!
My Athena!
Castor!
You killed them!
You killed those people! What did he do to provoke such violence? I see. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's always been slick like an eel, that one.
Very well. I believe that you were justified in your actions, although it was a horrific thing to witness. I will still trade with you.
That does ring a bell. Indeed, I believe I may have sold a few caskets from that vineyard in the past.
Leave it to me.
Spicy.
Me Hercules, I'm going to have words with the Timmins about those scallops.
Keep your distance and state your business. Ha! Over my dead body. Romans, Allah!
I'll shoot as soon as I see them.
Stay here. They must fight on our terms. This man abducted my daughter! We want justice!
Of course I abducted her. It is tradition. This old bastard's trying to sell his daughter. It's ridiculous. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, then you are not fit to marry my daughter. You can't even pay the bride price. What will you do for a living? Abduct other people for ransom?
I'm covering this area. Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them.
By Athena! They've lost their minds!
Victory is at hand! Only one left!
But your old Cineros says it's a terrible kind of skin rot. Not even branding heals it. How else can you explain a village full of sick people? Most assuredly. And evidenced by our own sick Legionari. But where do these ailments come from? It is the wrath of gods. They probably will, but not before spreading the plague to our Legionari. Greater armies have succumbed to lesser plagues. The able-bodied among them are likely to resist. But I agree. That is what needs to be done. Our way, Legate. We're nearly at full strength. We could use a few more recruits to fill the ranks, but we're ready to complete whatever task you set for us.
All quiet.
Have you come to see me beg and grovel? I will not give you the satisfaction.
Tartarus, take you! You have ruined everything!
The next thing out of your mouth should be the name of the person you're working for, son.
I did what I did for the sake of my people. Kill me if you want. You wouldn't dare.
Oh, quit moaning. You have 9 more. We have fewer questions than that.
Stop! I'll answer everything! Senator Vitellius Cᴏᴜᴜ.
Your brother-in-law?
Cᴏᴜᴜ is working with the pirates, providing them with protection from Roman authorities. In return, the senator takes a cut from all the plunder.
That is absurd.
Well, They do pay taxes. Everything was going fine until Lucullus and Cotter started their campaign against the pirates. So Cᴏᴜᴜ struck a deal with King Mithridates.
Collusion with the enemy. What does Mithridates get out of it?
How should I know? But you can't.
But we can. We just won't, for now.
The king will retain Asia Minor, and the pirates will continue plundering coastal towns. All of the silver and the gold will be divided between Cᴏᴜᴜ and Mithridates.
Legate, I need your advice and perhaps permission. I am a gladiator. You will tell me that I am a free citizen now and no longer a Solus. That much I know, and I am truly happy for it. I do have a goal in life, but I do not know how I can achieve that goal without training. It is my belief that Cineros can provide the skills I need.
That's what I've been telling him.
The ability of a gladiator is measured by his ability to survive. Nothing else matters. I have never seen a gladiator as old as Cineros. And he's still fighting. Clearly I can learn many things from him.
But, Bestia, I was an athlete, not a gladiator.
Different words, same thing. I am looking for someone. We were sold together as Zoe. Now that I'm free, I would like to find her. It stands to reason that she's free too now. But I know as Zoe she was worth twice as much as I am. I am still alive.
I do not know what I can teach, Bestia Tabat. But with your permission, I'm willing to do what I can.
Excellent.
Very well. I shall try to teach you to the best of my ability.
This grand assault kind of action is not really my thing. I don't like improvising. The results tend to be ugly. Wasn't really my choice. It was a matter of survival. You know how it is. Yulia is a little girl who spends all her time being pretty. She eventually becomes the wife of a wealthy senator, and that will be her grandest achievement. I don't want to be the center of attention. I want to be in control of my life and other people's lives. I think deep down, I always was, Julius. Thank you for leaving the decision to me. Few people do that. About the same. Except now I'm responsible for keeping you alive as well.
As you wish. I am called the voice.
Good day to you, honored Romans. Have you need of food or medicine? What? But please, no! This is all I have! I will be ruined! No! Fine. Take it. Take everything I have.
Centuriones! Infernalia! Praise Mars! The day is ours! Miseriamo!
I've been examining those letters we found. I am confident I could forge Mithridates, certainly. But if he does take the bait and come alone, we could apprehend him then, solving the matter with no bloodshed. That is an intriguing thought. You did cleverly avoid making any promises to Zenobia, I noticed. As a mere means to an end, Forcing Theophilus to switch sides is just as good as putting Zenobia in his place. I shall begin at once. It will not take long, I think.